Quickly before this video begins, I just want to thank everyone for 500 subscribers. I just can't believe how big this channel has gotten and how fast that it's grown. Thank you so much for supporting me in either subscribing or just being a viewer and watching one of my videos. It means a lot. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Gargoyle Slayer guide. Alright, so for this guide, I'm going to be showing you the melee method and the ranged method. However, for the ranged method to be more viable, a blowpipe is recommended. However, this is my hardcore Ironman and I don't actually have a blowpipe, so I'll be showing it with the rune crossbow. Though you can definitely use a crossbow, but if you have a blowpipe, just do the same method I'm showing you, but instead with the blowpipe. First of all, if you're going to be ranging these, you're going to want to go to the Slayer Master and grab yourself a different type of rock hammer. So this rock hammer works if you're in melee distance with them. However, if you go to a Slayer Master, you can actually buy rock thrown hammers, and they do the exact same thing except you can use them from a distance. So you're going to want to buy a bunch of those. They are one use per kill, so just buy whatever your task allows for you to have, and there you go. They're pretty expensive, but it's definitely good because you can use ranged attacks, so that works. So for the melee setup, I definitely recommend bringing your best in slot gear that you have. As I said, I'm a hardcore Ironman, so this stuff isn't necessarily best in slot that you can get, but it's the best for me. I use the leaf bladed battle axe because it's a really good weapon here, and they are also weak to crush, so that is definitely a plus side to have. But if you have like a whip or something, you can definitely use that instead. But as an Ironman account, if you do have a leaf bladed battle axe, you definitely might want to use that here. Dragon Defender or above is definitely good. You could use a Rune Defender or any type of shield that you may have, DFS or something, but definitely a Dragon Defender is very much easier to get than that. So yep, I have a Ring of Life because I'm a hardcore, but definitely just bring like a Berserker Ring or something like that if you're not a hardcore. I'm using Dragon Boots, but definitely Primordials, if you can afford them, are a lot better here. You want maximum melee that you can definitely wear, so Dragon Boots are a buff, or you can even use Rune Boots here. I used those when I didn't have Dragon Boots, so I'm using a Bracelet of Slaughter because I do really like this task, so I like to extend it as much as I possibly can. They are terrible for experience, I would say, per hour. I mean, combat XP is pretty good, but the Slayer XP is pretty horrendous. But they make you a lot of money, and if you're an Ironman, you get a lot of valuable resources from these. So definitely, if you're an Ironman, you want to slaughter these. And if you're a main account and you want to make money, it's definitely good to slaughter these too. People actually kill these on alt accounts on mains to make a lot of money. So I think they average to like a main around like 500k profit per hour. But definitely you're gonna make about a mil task here, which is pretty nice. So that's good. I also have the task extended, so it's like I get like over 200 every time, so it's pretty good. And they do also give you superiors, which is great for Slayer. Anyways, Obsidian Plate Legs is what I use because they give only a few less strength. I think it's only 1 or 2 less strength than Tassets, and they are very easy to get on an Ironman account. Strength is definitely good. I use a Fighter Torso, good strength bonus as well. Fury, Slayer Helm because I'm on task, and I'm using a Fire Cape. And as for the ranging setup, this is pretty much what I'm going to be using to show you. However, you can replace this with the blowpipe. I actually definitely prefer you to do that because it's not really worth using a rune crossbow here. But if you have a blowpipe, it's very good. I just can't show you a blowpipe because I do not have one on this account. On my main, I do. But the area that you will be wanting to use the blowpipe is actually task only. So I can't actually show you because I don't have that task on my main account. But it is a lot better. But I'll be showing you the area that you're going to be wanting to use the blowpipe at. But a blowpipe is definitely a lot. I would say it's probably equivalent or a little better than melee. But it doesn't really matter either way. I just melee them regardless. But it is kind of cool that you can range them. So as for your inventory, all you're going to really need is just like a super set or a super combat potion, rock hammer or thrown rock hammers if you are ranging. But you definitely need one or the other no matter what, because you need to use those to kill them. I use like a DDS just to spec. You don't really need to bother with that if you don't want to though. And elk runes because they drop a lot of elkables. Slayer ring if you have it, and if not, then a way to get to Mauretania Slayer Tower. I use house tabs to bank and to restore my prayer, my run spec and all that kind of stuff. and I just have a coin placement in my inventory because they do drop elk bows, like I said, so it'll go to the coins. And you're going to want a lot of food. You don't really need prayer. You can bring prayer, but as an Ironman account, it's a little bit of a waste. So I don't actually recommend bringing prayer. I actually just recommend bringing food, and all these spots here with range gear, if you're meleeing, just replace those with food. They don't hit very high or anything like that, but over time you will take a little bit of damage and you will want to bank anyway because your inventory will be full of just like stackable stuff. But I definitely just recommend bringing like an inventory of food, and you should be good for a while. Alright, so getting there. So if you have a Slayer ring, just rub it and teleport to the Mauretania Slayer Tower. Once you're at the Mauretania Slayer Tower, there's actually two different places that you can kill these at. I'll quickly show you both, but first one is the one that you can kill off task, and I don't recommend doing them here, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So if you have the agility level for this, which I actually off the top of my head I don't know what it is, so it's level 61 agility. If you do have that, you can climb up this spiky chain. If not, you have to go around the entire Slayer Tower to climb up those staircases just to take you basically to the same area. I'm going to show you the spiky chain because I don't feel like going all the way around. So you'll end up in the Aberrant Spectres that you can kill off course off task. Just run through here. You're going to make sure you have a Slayer Helm or a nose peg when you run through here, or else you will take a lot of damage. You'll probably die. Run up the stairs there, and you're now in this little area, and you'll see like there's a magic chest and stairs and stuff like that. This is the stairs to get to the Gargoyle boss. You can kill him when on task if you have received the key drop from Slayer task only Gargoyles. I believe. I don't think you can get it off task at least, but I think it's called a brittle key. I do have it on this account, but I have not actually killed the boss. Bit scared to do it on my hardcore. I did it on my main, got the pet at 9kc, so it's pretty easy boss, but it can be a little bit dangerous, I guess. But regardless, this is the first area for the gargoyles, so you just come in here and you can just kill them. Like I said, I don't really recommend doing it in here. These are a lot of people do these for money. You'll see people in Guthans and stuff like that, and that's another thing you can also bring if you're going to camp these for a long time. I don't really think it's necessary when on Slayer task because you're going to bank anyway probably, but if you are camping these for just pure money, people do bring Guthans and they just camp it, and you heal pretty easily. So yeah, you can kill these off task here. Good money, like I said, around 500,000 GP per hour on an alt. Pretty AFK as well, and some people just camp the Guthans. It's probably more worth it if you're AFKing to camp the Guthans, but it is a lot slower. But if you're killing these at a relatively fast speed, you can get a lot of money per hour. Decent amount of combat experience as well. So anyway, they do drop some things like fire runes and stuff like that, which is nice. But this is the area that you can kill them off task. I'm going to now show you guys the area you can kill them only when you're on task. So we'll go teleport back to the front of the Slayer Tower. So when we're back here, you'll notice once you are by the door that there is a little staircase, a little ladder. You're going to want to climb down this ladder. And when you're down here, you'll see there's a bunch of different monsters. So there's Bloodvelds, there's Gargoyles, there's Necreals, there's Aberrant Spectres, and there is also Abyssal Demons. Actually, I don't even know if there's Aberrant Spectres, but everything on here is task only. So you can only kill these things when you're on a task. Yeah, there's no Aberrant Spectres, actually. I lied. But anyway, there's task only Aberrant Spectres in Neve's Cave, I guess. But there is task only monsters in here, and so that is very useful when the other area is pre-packed with alt accounts and stuff like that. So first of all, this is the area for the gargoyles. So you just come in and you just attack them like you would normally would. And then you just pick up your loot and you finish your task easy. Very good XP in combat, like I said, very good money and very good resources for Ironman accounts. But Slayer XP isn't too phenomenal. So as you can see, I just automatically attacked the gargoyle with the rock hammer. Now that is an unlock you buy from a Slayer Master, and other than that you have to actually right click on it or whatever, use the rock hammer on it to break apart the gargoyle. So because of that, you might want to unlock the effect before coming here. It's called Smash Gargoyle Smash something, I'm not sure. It's a good thing to unlock, but you don't have to worry about it if you have that. And now I'm going to show you guys the area that you can range these in. So if you just come over here by this little bucket with the ceiling dripping, you're going to put your obviously range gear on. Have your range gear on right here, you just want to stand here and you can range them from a safe spot. I'm wearing my stupid defender. Let's keep that. All right. But yeah, you can just range them from here. You can definitely, like I said, you can use a rune crossbow, but I definitely recommend using a blowpipe if you're going to do this. It's a lot more efficient than a rune crossbow, but I guess it depends on your account build. If you really want to just get some ranging experience, you can definitely do that here. You can attack multiple kind of thing at once, sort of. And there you go. Boom. Just throw the rock hammer, one of these rock thrown hammers, and there you go. It's pretty easy, pretty chill, very AFK. But you can only do them in this area on task, so kind of just keep that in mind. Like, you can't just camp them here in this safe spot, unfortunately, because it would be really good for money on an alt account just to AFK range them, but because you can't do that because you have to be on task, it's not really as efficient. But you can just range them AFK and it's a pretty good task. But I said use a blowpipe. I would love to show you guys the blowpipe. It's so good here, but I don't have these as a task on my main, so I definitely cannot do that. But it is really, really good here. If you're a main account, I definitely recommend using the blowpipe over a rune crossbow. But alternatively, melee is very good here, especially, like I said, leaf bladed battle axe hits really well. Like, I hit 30s to 40s pretty consistently, and I have no issues with it whatsoever. It is, if you're an Iron Man, this is a bit of a grind to get, but it is 100% worth it. And it's not even only here that it's good. You can use this a lot of other places, including Caress themselves, which is where you get it, but it's very good there. Like, you're gonna want to do them on an Iron Man account regardless, if you have it or not, because they drop a lot of resources that you're gonna want. And if you're a main account, Caress are really good anyway because they drop a lot of money and lots of lucrative loot. I actually have a guide on them, so if you guys want to go check that out, it'll be on my channel. It's more of a recent video anyway. But yeah, so the loot you're gonna get here is gonna be really, really good. Like, it's gonna add up to about a mil-ish per task. Could be less, could be more. It just really depends on your RNG. But you're definitely gonna be making some lucrative gains here. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this video helped you out in some way, shape, or form. If it did, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more guides and other types of videos coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.